What if today was your last day on Earth? Have you ever really stopped to think about that, not just as a concept, but as a reality? You wake up one morning not knowing that before the sun sets, you'll take your final breath. No more tomorrows, no more plans, no more chances to make things right. Would your final moments be filled with peace or regret? This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to awaken you, because most people live as if life is infinite, as if there will always be another sunrise, another conversation, another opportunity, but every second that passes is a second you will never get back. So if this truly were your last day on earth, what would rise to the surface of your heart? Who would you think of first? What would you wish you had done differently? And what unspoken words would you finally want to say? You see, most of us spend our lives chasing comfort while avoiding reflection. We assume we have time to fix things later, to heal that relationship, to forgive, to say, "I love you," to apologize. But the truth is, we don't know how much time we have left. Every moment you delay reconciliation. Every day you ignore your higher calling. Every night you tell yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow." You gamble with the only thing you truly own, your time. Ask yourself now, if you knew your clock was running out, what would truly matter? Would you care about your job title, your social media following, or the petty arguments that once consumed you? Or would you see clearly for the first time that all the pain, all the ego, all the comparison never mattered at all? Because in the face of death, truth shines brighter than illusion. And the truth is this: you cannot change the past, but you can choose the present, and in choosing consciously, you redeem every moment that has ever been lost. If this were your last day, regret would not come from what you failed to gain. It would come from what you failed to give. You might not regret missing a business deal or skipping a meeting, but you would regret the moments of love you withheld. You would regret the pride that kept you from saying, "I'm sorry." You would regret the grudge that poisoned your peace. Unforgiveness is one of the heaviest burdens the soul can carry. It corrodes the heart, distorts perception, and keeps you trapped in spiritual paralysis. When you hold anger or resentment towards someone, it's like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. Forgiveness isn't about condoning what they did. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional chains that bind you to them. And sometimes the person you need to forgive most is you. We all make mistakes. We've all hurt people, said the wrong thing, acted out of fear, or let pride lead the way. But self-condemnation doesn't make you holy. It makes you a prisoner. True repentance isn't about guilt. It's about transformation. It's about acknowledging your past, learning from it, and deciding here and now that you will not repeat the same patterns again. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean pretending the past didn't happen. It means you finally understand why it had to happen, because it was part of your becoming. Think about this. If God Himself can forgive you, who are you to refuse forgiveness to yourself? Grace doesn't wait for you to be perfect. Grace meets you in your imperfection and calls you higher. So ask yourself, who do you need to forgive today? Who do you need to release from the prison of your bitterness? And when will you finally let yourself breathe again, free from the self-hate, guilt, or shame that has kept you bound? Because if this were your last day, would you really want to meet eternity with resentment still festering inside your heart? Every person reaches crossroads in life, moments when one choice defines the trajectory of everything that follows. Sometimes those decisions seem small at the time, but years later, you look back and see how they shaped your destiny. Many people live haunted by the words, "If only I had." If only I had chosen differently. If only I had spoken up. If only I had stayed. If only I had left. But the truth is, regret is not born from what you did. It's born from how you perceive it now. What if every path you took, even the painful ones, were divinely orchestrated to lead you exactly where you needed to be? What if nothing was wasted? Not even the detours, the heartbreaks, the mistakes, or the losses. When you look at your life through the lens of divine purpose, everything changes. You begin to see that your pain refined you, your failures humbled you, your heartbreaks softened your heart and deepened your empathy. You begin to realize that even your wrong turns were not random, they were redirections. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God." All things, not just the beautiful, not just the easy. So if today were your last day, would you see your life as a series of mistakes, or would you see it as a masterpiece, painted with both shadow and light, joy and sorrow, sin and redemption? Every soul is sculpted through contrast. Without the shadow, you wouldn't recognize the light. Without suffering, you wouldn't understand grace. And yet, many still live resisting the path they are on, clinging to control, fighting against what is. But peace only comes through surrender, surrendering the illusion that you were ever in control to begin with. That's what faith truly is. Not blind belief, but conscious surrender. It's not the absence of fear, but the choice to trust even when fear is present. Faith is the bridge between your limited understanding and divine wisdom. When you release the need to know why, you finally make room to know God. So if today was your last day, how would you live it? Would you wake up with gratitude for the breath in your lungs? Would you hold your loved ones tighter, forgive quicker, and speak truth more boldly? Would you waste time on distractions, or would you spend your final hours in peace, knowing you lived with integrity, love, and intention? You cannot change the number of your days, but you can change how you live the ones you have. Every sunrise is a gift. Every conversation is an opportunity to uplift. Every challenge is a classroom for your soul. You are not promised tomorrow, but you are given now. So forgive while you still can. Apologize while there's still time. Say the words you've been too afraid to say. Start the project you've been putting off. Let go of the grudge you've been nursing for years. And most importantly, live in such a way that when death finds you, it finds you at peace. Because death doesn't end the story. It completes it. And the way you live your final chapter will echo far beyond this world. Your legacy is not built in grand gestures. It's built in the quiet moments of truth, kindness, and courage that no one else sees. Don't let fear of death keep you from living. Let the awareness of death remind you how sacred life truly is. So pause for a moment right now. Take a deep breath. Look around you. Feel the beating of your heart. You are alive. You are here. You are loved. If today were your last day, let it be the day you forgive, the day you awaken, the day you live. And if tomorrow comes, let it find you already walking in peace. Because one day, it really will be your last. And when that day arrives, may your final breath be a whisper of gratitude, not regret. If these words stirred something inside you, don't just nod and move on. Like and share this video to help the algorithm awaken someone else who is sleepwalking through their life right now. Comment below on what you will do differently from this day forward to add more value to your daily life. Subscribe to the channel and join me in deeper dives into better understanding our spirit and its human experience. Don't just watch this video, live it. Do one thing, just one, that brings your heart closer to peace. Make the call, say the prayer, write the message, or simply close your eyes and thank God for another day. Because transformation doesn't happen when you hear truth. It happens when you live it. So live today like it's your last, and maybe for the first time you'll truly start to live.